I'm pretty sure you guys by now have seen the Freddie Prinze Jr. rant on Star Wars fans. He goes on the attack of Star Wars fans, mainly Star Wars fans that have been critical of what Disney has done to the brand, what Disney has done to Star Wars and to the sequel trilogy mainly. Now, I like Freddie Prinze in Rebels. He played Kanan Jarrus. He was the voice of him. Kanan was a very well developed character. Dave Filoni, hats off. You did a great job creating that character. Freddie, you did a great job portraying that character. I don't understand where he's saying he's getting all his hate from. Maybe he has got some people that have hated on him for the role, but I guess that just kind of comes with the job. I mean, not everybody's going to like everything. But if you listen to his rant, which I won't play, I'm not going to play it. If you want to listen to it, you can listen to it somewhere else, because this is my time. I'm going to give you my take on it. So it seems like he's trying to justify the sequel trilogy when it comes to what Disney has done with Star Wars. People, they know it. I think Disney knows this, that there's a lot of people upset with the sequel trilogy. I'm one of them. And now, once again, someone else, either employed by Lucasfilm or associated with Lucasfilm, is going on the attack. They're attacking the fan base. I believe in this. Your fans are your brand. Your fans allow you to have a brand. Without any fans, there would be no Star Wars. And I think George Lucas understood this. But Disney, they don't care about the fans. The fans voice an opinion, and yet they go on the attacking the fans. Now, the stuff between what Freddie said, what Chuck Wendig has said, Rian Johnson has said, has been pretty bad. It's pretty low. And a lot of it has been pretty disgusting to me. It really, really has. So, for one thing, I don't even know if Freddie Prinze actually watched The Force Awakens or watched The Last Jedi, because he says that fans were upset that Han Solo gave the Falcon to a girl, talking about Rey. Bruh, did you watch that movie? Did you watch those two movies? Han Solo did not give Rey the Falcon. He didn't. She basically took it over. So in other words, she kind of stole it away from Han, or stole it away from Chewie, because if anything, Chewie should have got the Falcon. Now we see in the movie, she's sitting in the captain's seat. She's sitting in Han Solo's seat. Chewie is just sitting back in his regular seat as a co-pilot. Now, hopefully JJ will retcon that and give Chewie the Falcon as he deserves. Because Rey should have not taken over the Falcon, but she kind of took it over. So I don't know what he's talking about. At least when you're going to say something, act like you know something about it. I'm not saying that I know everything about Star Wars. I'm just a fan. These guys that are associated with Lucasfilm now, they're doing more damage than what they know. Episode 9 is coming out in a few months. This is not the stuff I think that Lucasfilm and Disney should want to hear. They shouldn't want to hear someone associated with Star Wars going on this massive rant about the fans. The fans aren't dumb. You want to know why Solo lost money? It's because not only did Rian Johnson make a bad movie, he went on the attack, attacking fans. That's one of the major reasons why Solo lost money. So if you keep this up, Freddie Prinze Jr., you're not helping episode 9 whatsoever. You're just not. He goes on to talk about George Lucas and Greek mythology and everything like that. Dave Filoni learned everything from George. He's just praising George Lucas, but he has to remember, Disney did not trust George Lucas. Disney is the one that betrayed George Lucas. Disney is the one that threw out his sequel trilogy scripts. And a lot of fans are upset about that. So if Disney doesn't respect George Lucas, do you really think they're going to respect the fans? They threw the creator of Star Wars under the bus. They treated him like garbage. And I wasn't fooled by The Force Awakens. I was one of the people that was critical of it when I left the movie theater. I was like, this is not a good Star Wars movie. There was nothing new. I didn't like it. Rey is a poorly developed character. And he goes on talking about, Luke training really, really fast and nobody complained about it. Dude, A New Hope, he started his training. Empire Strikes Back takes place like 2 or 3 years later. And then Return of the Jedi takes place another year to 2 years later. It took that whole entire arc, 5 years or so for him to defeat Vader. If you watch The Empire Strikes Back, he gets his ass handed to him by Vader. So Rey, nobody trained her in The Force Awakens. I'm not giving J.J. Abrams a pass for that. Once she did that Jedi mind trick, I was like, no, she's a Mary Sue. This is ridiculous. Nobody taught her anything about the Force. And then she beats Kylo Ren, who's been training a bunch of his life in The Force Awakens. Nobody taught her. There's a huge difference between her character arc and Luke's. You can't even compare the two. Luke had a character arc. Everything was set up for him to succeed throughout the movies. Rey, on the other hand, she was just given everything from the beginning. Once you saw The Force Awakens, you knew everything you needed to know about Rey. She doesn't need anybody. Then Rian Johnson just has her disrespect Luke so bad in The Last Jedi that I couldn't take it. That movie's terrible. Let's just call it what it is, Freddie Prinze. The movie is terrible. And people were highly upset about the treatment of Luke in that movie. If you're a Luke fan, there's nowhere in the world that you're going to be happy with his treatment. And, you have the shields out there like John Campea saying that, oh, Luke was true to his character in The Last Jedi. No, the hell he wasn't. That was not Luke. Luke would not let his friends die. Luke would not even think about assassinating his sister's son in cold blood. No way in the world. Luke wouldn't walk away from his friends like that and just let him die. If Luke was around, maybe Han Solo would be alive. So they don't understand Star Wars. I think the fans actually understand Star Wars a whole lot better than Disney and Lucasfilm. Because the only person I trust in Lucasfilm is really Dave Filoni. He's the only one. He was trained by George Lucas. But yet I don't think he has much pull on what's going to happen in the movies, because they're bringing all these other people in from the outside. I mean, think of it. Dave Filoni is answering to Michelle Rejwan, who has no ties to Lucasfilm. She's a J.J. Abrams person. Dave Filoni trained with the master himself, George Lucas. So you can talk about George Lucas, but Freddie Prinze, Disney didn't give a damn about George Lucas. That's just the way it is. They insulted him. They treated him like he was just another fan, and you know that Disney doesn't care about Star Wars fans whatsoever. They just didn't. But that's just my take on this. What do you guys think of Freddie Prinze Jr. saying these ridiculous statements about Star Wars fans? To me, this is why the brand is dying. This is why the brand is contaminated. They need to clean house over there, because this needs to stop. If this was still under George Lucas, I don't think Lucas would allow these people to attack fans like this. But guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.